This is a black student who has now been told that he has to cut his hair if he wants to participate in the graduation ceremony. His name is Jacob Rush. He is a straight A student at Abika Academy, and he's on track to graduate this year as a senior. Up until now, his hair has not been an issue, but the school deems his hair not in compliance with graduation dress guidelines. Let's put up a picture of the principal. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna give you some background to this. He's the principal, his name is Dr. Brian Kosa. But let me give you some background because you're gonna find something quite interesting here. When Rush's mother tried to get the school to reconsider, this was the response she received from that school. Let's put up the response. This is a straight A student who's on track to graduate, and his dreads have not been an issue. His locks have not been an issue. Mrs. Rush, I wanted to follow up with you from our recent phone conversation on Wednesday regarding the graduation dress guidelines, specifically the hair guidelines. I mentioned that there may be a possibility of altering the dreadlocks to meet the guidelines, but after further review, Abika Academy must stay consistent with the hair guidelines. As I shared on Wednesday, Abika Academy graduates are guests on the Pensacola Christian College campus and must follow their dressing standards. Therefore, I must respectfully reemphasize that male graduates must adhere to the following guidelines: natural colored hair, neatly combed and tapered, and may not come over the ears, eyebrows, or collar. No braids, no dreadlocks, no buns, no ponytails, no black people. Those are black hairstyles. This is a straight A damn student. Not that it matters, he's graduating. So you mean to tell me that his regular everyday attire, his regular everyday hairstyle is not a problem to the school, but all of a sudden it's a problem because somehow the Christian college where the high school sits, the Christian college has a problem with a hairstyle that looks like the hairstyle of noted biblical figures? If Jacob decides to follow the graduation guidelines, he will need to submit the Bible work for grading period 2, as well as of grading period 3 work to Abika Academy by April 1st. However, if you and Jacob decide that you do not wish to follow the graduation dress guidelines, I will completely understand and will be happy to refund your graduation petition fees. Jacob will receive his diploma and diploma cover by mail once all academic work has been received and evaluated. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Oh, how big of them. They're going to put his academic diploma in the mail. This is quite insane. The family has started a petition. This is important. The petition is at change.org. We all need to participate. Jacob should be able to walk across that damn stage. Change.org, find the petition and participate. Let me show you the principal once again, Dr. Brian Kosa. He is not an advocate for his students. He should be a damn ashamed of himself, okay? A principal not being able to stand up for one of your star students during graduation. Let's go to the president of the Christian college. That's Dr. Troy A. Shoemaker. You know, based on their standards, Jesus would not have been allowed to graduate either. Here's the superintendent of the county school district, Dr. Timothy A. Smith. Now, every single one of you all went to somebody's college and got a damn PhD, and you're wasting it on trying to create barriers rather than creating bridges. Shame on you. If anyone calls somebody a doctor, your job is to heal somebody. You have an obligation to commit to social healing, if nothing else. And you're doing quite the opposite. Systemic racism at play because their prohibition in hairstyles specifically prohibits black hairstyles. We're gonna continue to follow this story. Go to change.org.